guys, it's your girl Brandy, aka Brandy4. Welcome back to my channel. So I know the setting looks quite different than where I usually record my videos because right now I am in Florida, Marco Island to be exact. And yeah, I just really wanted to talk about the latest Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode, Reunion Part 2, because first of all, I didn't even know that it was airing on Sunday. I literally just watched it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I was definitely waiting for it to air on Thursday. So yeah, I don't really like how they just air new episodes whenever they feel like it. Personally, I think they should have stuck with the Sunday time when it would air, because it used to always air every Sunday, and I kind of feel like that's why ratings dropped, because it doesn't air on Sunday. It airs on like Thursdays, which is like the most random day to air the show, but whatever. Yeah, I just dyed my hair. Comment below if you like. This episode was like 10 times juicier than part 1. And yeah, let's just get into it. Basically, I'm just gonna be talking about like my favorite parts of the episode, the favorite topics of the episode. I'm not about to talk about the whole Scott drunk situation. I don't care about Scott's storyline anymore. Like, I just don't care about him. So first, I wanted to talk about when Andy had asked Kourtney about how she feels that everyone always comments on her work ethic. And I feel like her response was pretty on point. She basically felt like everyone was judging her just because she didn't want to work as much as everyone else, and that it was basically a competition between the sisters on who works the hardest, which is very true. Like, Khloe and Kim, they were denying that it was not a competition, but the way Kim always made it seem, it was always just like, wow, she was so much better than all of her sisters because she worked harder, she had more business deals. And that's kind of the narrative that she put in all of her sisters' heads, to be quite honest. Like, that's why Khloé, she is kind of a changed woman, because Kim pretty much put that mindset into Khloé's head that, like, if you don't have as many business deals as she does, then you're not worth as much as she, like, you know, internally as much as she. And Kourtney noticed that, which is why she called it out, which is why she doesn't want to be on the show anymore. And it makes perfect sense. And I'm glad that Kim finally noticed that it's not an issue if someone does not want to work as hard as her. At the end of the day, they're all millionaire billionaires. Like, they don't need to work super hard. Honestly, it's like, yeah, we working class people, we're always like, oh, the Kardashians, they don't do anything, they just lay out and tan. But it's like, if you had their money, we would be laying out and tanning all day too. So it's like, why fault Kourtney for not wanting to work all the time? Like, I don't understand that narrative. Next topic I wanted to talk about is when Andy asked Kendall whether she felt the show helped her within her modeling career and made her as big of a model as she is now. And Kendall, she wanted to put that rumor to rest and that narrative to rest, that she had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations because she was on the show. I personally do not believe that. Absolutely incorrect, wrong, no. Kim had so many connections in the fashion world. Literally, Kim and Kris Jenner had mad connections in the fashion world. I remember watching that episode when Kendall showed a little flip book to Kris, and Kris was just like, all right, I'm about to call some people and set you up. Like, they had the connections. So it's just like, she's saying that it's a false narrative, it's not true. It's definitely true. And the fact that she's the most paid model at that, come on, girl. Don't get me wrong. She has some nice pictures. She has a great model body, model face. But me personally, I don't think she is top model. If she was on America's Next Top Model, she would be the first one to go home, to be honest. Like, she's just not that strong of a model for her to be getting paid just from her working super hard, which, don't get me wrong, I think she works extremely hard. However, I definitely think she's as big as she is because of the show, because of her family, because of Kim and Kris Jenner. Let's call it how it is. Yeah, next thing I wanted to talk about, oh my gosh, first of all, thank you, Andy Cohen. Is this Andy Cohen? I still don't know his name. Thank you for asking the questions that we would like to know the answers to for Khloé, because it's like, yeah, Khloé, this whole reunion was Khloé's reunion, basically. Andy was just throwing every single question at her. And it's true, like, we do want to hear what she has to say on all these topics, because like a lot happened throughout the seasons with Khloé, from her relationships to her appearance, her brand new appearance. So let's just get into that. So first, he asked her about being compared to Kim and Kourtney all her life, or like throughout the show. And it sucks because she said, like, before the show, she was always secure with herself. She was never insecure. She never felt that she was ugly, up until the show started and people started calling her like ugly and fat compared to Kim and Kourtney. Because Kim and Kourtney, they look more Armenian than Khloé does. They have that mixed, exotic look that people like. And Khloé, on the other hand, she just looks like a typical white girl who isn't a stick. Like, she has some curves. She was never fat though. I never understood why people would call her fat. She just has a chubby face, but like, she was never fat. Like, that really pissed me off when people would call her fat, because I'm like, have y'all seen a fat person? Like, and even if she was fat, like, is it a big deal? But whatever. It sucked. And I'm glad that he had asked that question, because it kind of led to him asking about like her new facial features. And then she did admit to finally getting plastic surgery, which I'm so glad she finally admitted to that, because I don't understand why they don't want to admit that they got plastic surgery when we clearly see y'all look different from like 2 years ago up until now. They all look completely different, but they continue to deny that they had plastic surgery, which I will never understand, which is really ridiculous. So yeah, I feel like part of the reason she got the plastic surgery and stuff was so she could look closer to Kim. And I like how he asked the question on like, do you feel like your sisters respect you more now after your weight loss, aka after getting a BBL and lipo? And I'm glad she asked that question. I don't think that they treat her differently. Kourtney definitely doesn't. Kim, she doesn't. I feel like, if anything, Khloé changed the way she acts since she had lost the weight. She tries to act more like Kim, and we see that. I don't think Kim hasn't changed. Like, yes, Kim is more boring now, but for the most part, like, she thinks about things the same way. She's always been superficial. She'll forever be superficial. Khloé, on the other hand, was never like that. So it's pretty obvious that she has changed the way she is now since the plastic surgery, which pretty much made her and Kim be closer together, which makes sense, but you know. And then Andy went on to ask about the whole Tristan cheating on her drama, and you know, she gave very annoying answers, just like, oh, you can't fault someone. At the end of the day, he's a father to my child, and he's working on himself. Why he's working on himself, but yet we're still hearing about cheating allegations to this day? Like, how is he still working? We're still hearing about cheating allegations. So I don't even want to hear that. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. And then she spoke about the Jordyn situation. She said that Jordyn hasn't apologized to her. But like, has she apologized to Jordyn for like blasting her on social media, for blaming her for the breakup? I wonder if she apologized to Jordyn. Like, Jordyn, yes, she apologized on the Red Table Talk, but didn't apologize to Khloé's face, which is she was trying to say. But did Khloé apologize to Jordyn Wood's face? No, like, it didn't happen. So you cannot continue with this narrative like, oh, but she didn't apologize. You didn't apologize for blasting her to her face. So I don't even want to hear about that, honestly. But it really sucks that Kylie, she just still doesn't want to forgive Jordyn for that, even though it was clearly not Jordyn's fault. It doesn't make any sense that, like, how are you still not forgiving her? I'm sure that she forgave her, but like, it's just them not being friends anymore over that. It's just kind of ridiculous, especially since she took him back. It doesn't make sense why Kylie's still not talking to Jordyn. Me personally, I feel like now that Kylie sees how successful Jordyn is without her, she feels a type of way, which is why she's not trying to rekindle the relationship. That's just my little theory. I think that's what's going on. And I wouldn't be too surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah, she basically admitted that she does want to continue to have kids with Tristan, and that's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. But whatever. You know, if they want to continue to keep these deadbeats in their life for the simple fact that they have a kid with them, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about the Scott situation because I just like, what more is there to say? Whatever. That's all, folks. This was a pretty good reunion. However, I feel like Andy could have asked Kim about her plastic surgeries. Like, why put Khloé on blast when Kim has gotten more plastic surgeries than all of them combined? I don't understand. I wish he had asked about the BBLs that they all got. Like, why did he ask about that? That's really annoying. Like, I wish he asked. Yeah, whatever, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like this video and click that subscribe button for more pop culture content, Love Island content, reality TV content, lifestyle, travel vlogs, etc. So subscribe. Bye.